yeah. Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today we've got something kind of cool. It's a radio montage of top 40 stations from east of the Rockies. So you got all kinds of great radio stations in here like WFIL Philadelphia, WBBF Rochester, WPGC Washington, and of course, 77 WABC in New York. So it just captures an era of what Top 40 sounded like, and we may just throw a few other surprise formats in there for you too. So let's check out this montage from 1972.
WABC Music Radio, WABC.
It's Cousin Bruce, everybody, on WABC. That's Al Green for you. Say there are nearly 1 million 18 to 24-year-olds in New York City eligible now to vote for this year. More information, call City Vote 72. Here's the number, 228-4854. Call now. Don't waste your vote. Morning is broken, everybody. This is Bruce Morrow in New York City. In the evening, morning breaks with Harry Harrison.
The most music, WABC.
All right, everybody know what the word hawk means? To hawk somebody? To hawk is a Spanish. It's a very, very classic Spanish word to annoy, to cajole, to be consistently obnoxious. It's anyway, you've all hawked me. Now here's what you've been waiting for about David. David Cassidy's coming back to town. All right, now look, it's from Nassau Coliseum. David Cassidy will appear live in concert at Long Island's new Nassau Coliseum on Saturday, June the 10th at 3 p.m. Tickets are available at the Coliseum and all tickets run outlets. For more information, you can call area code's 212 if you're out of town. Dial 644-4400, 644-4400. David is coming to town.
Cousin Bruce Morrow.
Come on, they even have their own ice cream stores now. That's fantastic. 61 degrees, partly cloudy.
At WAKY 304 with Gary Burbank.
Any biggies today?
No. I got a couple.
Okay, I'll leave the radio on.
Gee, thanks. This is Elton John. WAKY, this is Elton John. Get back. Okay, Cat, what you said.
This girl I know, she went to a bar the other night, and she sat down at the bar and ordered a Black Russian, and they bought her Will Distilled Brezhnev.
Thank you.
WAKY.
308 WAKY.
Most people think
And Wacky, the Rolling Stones. 314 with Gary Burbank.
WAKY.
And now here he is, radio's most right-on showbiz dude.
Right on, Washington. Heavy, right on. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Hey, got more soul, there's no truth to the rumor. Right on, the American Right On Party will be getting some heavy contributions from the sheet music business.
WAKY.
It's cool.
320.
Now, with most music, here he is, the fantastic, Gary Burbank.
Thank you. It's 328.
In Washington, it's 46 WOL degrees. I'm R.G. Will.
WOL front-running news anytime. WOL music now. Bill Haywood, number 1 from WOL.
Good morning, Washington, D.C. It's 5 minutes after 7. In case you're wondering, that is 7:05, sweetheart. Look out. It happens to be the 30th of March, 1972. New dawn, new day, 46 degrees and cloudy on the outside. If you gotta go, it's time to rise. Everybody, get up. Time to go. It's Thursday. These are the Temptations. Temptations, take a look around. 7:07:30, 7 minutes, 30 seconds after 7 o'clock in the morning. All right, 7:18, Washington, D.C. You ready to go, huh? Better put your teeth in and nail your wig on your head. Time to get out of the house, mama.
Sounds like a madman. Little John.
What is that?
What is that car you've got there, Little John?
Robin, it's the new car I bought for you and Friar Tuck and Little John me and all the merry men.
How in the world do you expect to get 20 men in that little... What is it?
It's a 1953 MG, Robin. I got a good buy on it.
You're going to get a good buy from me right now, Little John.
But
You're
look, we can put 2 in the glove compartment, 1 in the luggage rack, 3 in the trunk. Go audition. Have you ever been to Bethesda?
Shut up. Okay, I think that just about does it for this particular half hour of the Walker Scott thing.
A thrilling
Friday
half
afternoon.
hour, and
Stand by. We have the news coming. Who's doing our news at 2:30?
Donald Doak.
Don Doak is ready from NBC in Washington. There are rumblings of discontent among the announcers tonight on NBC Radio.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. Mutiny, mutiny, mutiny.
That'll take your FM. And now the news with Don Doak, ladies and gentlemen. The Don Doak Show brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan Association, where your insured passbook savings earn 5% interest from the day of deposit to the day of withdrawal. Now, here's Don. Governor Holton says, Don Doak, WRC, NBC News. Now back to Walker and Scott.
Okay, there we are, the Mississippi Mud, and that's the sound of the ever-popular Johnny Mann and Cy Zentner. So long, guys. In all seriousness, the TV crew from WTOP TV Channel 9 was here.
Listen, Ed, I sincerely want to thank, on behalf of all of us at Channel 9, it's just marvelous.
I'm sorry, don't talk.
You all just did the most wonderful show, and we're just delighted that you could just...
Yeah, thank you. That's their producer, Gordon Peterson and all of his crew. What a bunch. Glad they're gone.
Gordon?
Glad they're gone, I'll tell you. Well, watch for us tonight.
Max.
Watch for us tonight on... that was Warner Wolf. Watch for us tonight on Channel 9.
I do a good workout. I lose about 5 pounds every time I play that record. What with all the writhing around I do to it, it's because I'm just a schlepper and a rock and roll band from WAXY on the #1 hits weekend is 406 with the big racy one.
To the inventor of Clairol Herbal Essence Shampoo.
WAXC. That's the story Little Willie is told to us by the sweet 413 WAXC with the Mad Squad of pumping them goodies out of your radio. Don't forget, tickets for Smith Brothers, Quicksilver, Joshua, and Shivers at a High Festival are available at Monroe Music, both Chess King locations, and all Midtown Record locations for $4.50. There will be no tickets sold at the door.
We really are trying to rush you next to Southtown.
Waxy weather, snow coming down. It's a little on the wet side now, but you just wait till tonight. We should have a low around 30. Currently, we got 33 degrees at WAXC.
1460 WAXC.
Just because we're playing them oldie goldies doesn't mean we're going to forget the music of today. No, sir. We're going to include it, blend them both together.
Jack Wheeler. 2:20 from WBBF with Jack Wheeler. I want a Treat Street winner this hour. Rosalind Street in Rochester. Rosalind Street. You live there, call me. 232-6300. Got some prizes for you. Here's old Loudon Wainwright. Jack Wheeler with music from WBBF. I don't know about you, but I'm about ready for something peaceful.
95 WBBF.
2:35 from WBBF with Jack Wheeler. Going to give away another $1,000 bill. Keep listening. This might be your lucky turn, huh?
WBBF. Golden.
2:37 from WBBF with Jack Wheeler. 43-degree Monday in Rochester.
From 1971, Golden Grass from the Grassroots.
From Baltimore, all hit music and Johnny Dark.
WCAO.
5:03 in the Monumental City. 87 degrees out there. We've got traffic, weather, sports information, and all hit music on a Friday afternoon. Gentleman has written some very fine music, and every now and then he takes one of his own tunes and records it himself. That's Mac Davis. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. 5:09 on WCAO. Thank you, James. Sterling performance as always, 12 after 5. This group also gives a very sterling performance on WCAO. This is Chicago.
This is Pop Bartell, Big 60 News.
WCAO presents Summer.
And Johnny Dark.
WCAO Baltimore.
For Detroit today, in a high of the low 20s, cloudy and cold tonight, a low of 15. WCAR, Detroit Metro reports 15 degrees.
Oh,
Van Dyke at Jefferson will have Van Dyke closed for a while. The fire at 7 Mile and Telegraph has north and southbound Telegraph, east and westbound 7 Mile closed. WCAR 656 with Paul Christie at the Giant 1130. I want you to take your next trip with Car, the Rock of Detroit. Here's the Sugar Bear.
WCAR Detroit. Teens music. WCAR.
Car, the Rock of Detroit, with tons of music at 702 with Paul Christie. And Sweet Baby James from 71 this summer. You got a friend.
WCFL Chicago.
10 p.m. at the Voice of Labor with Ron O'Brien and Ringo Starr. WCFL 1003 with Ron O'Brien. A lot of you are thinking that Larry O'Brien and I are probably brothers since we both have the same last name and we spell the same way. Well, I'd be lying if I said that was true, so I can't lie. Actually, Larry's my father. Dad, would you warm up a hot plate when I get home? There's J.J. Cale, guy who wrote this song, After Midnight.
After midnight.
WCFL, where After Midnight, Steve York lets it all hang down, but he usually makes it in by 2. 10:06 Wednesday night with Ron O'Brien.
You know what I found I could do when I was...
The Jimmy Castor Bunch on RCA Records and Tapes, available at Laurie Records, 1741 Sherman Avenue in Evanston.
WCFL weather.
Going to be fair overnight, lows around 40 in the city, high in the upper 30s in the suburbs. Sunny and warmer tomorrow on Friday with a high near 70 tomorrow, around 80 on Friday. It's going to be all right. Winds from the northeast today, northwest 61, southwest 58, Marina City 52 at WCFL.
That's Jose Feliciano, and come on, baby, and light my fire. 13 past 7 o'clock in the Twin Cities. Good morning from Charlie Van Dyke and Don Martin on this Tuesday, 2nd day of May, 1972.
You light my fire, but be careful what you use as a wick.
It's 44.
I feel pretty good. I bought some. I bought a new stock issue. I know it's going to make me a lot of money.
Well, you're brave, Don. The market, stock market was really down yesterday.
I can see.
What is this new stock?
Everybody's sitting at their radio saying he's going to say it. He's going to do the old joke. I made a killing in the stock market. I shot my broker.
You'd never do that.
I'd never say that on the radio.
What stock did you buy?
Well, it's named after a movie actress. It's the Welch Tire and Rubber Company. Tires and
Tire and Rubber Company.
Pretty soon, every car will be running and rolling along on Raquel Welch tires.
How about that? Well, what's the motto over there at?
You'll never have a flat.
In the headlines this morning, Aitken man to be charged in the death of 15-year-old Blaine girl. And here with details is Don Martin.
The Anoka County Grand Jury is to meet today.
Hair by L'Oreal.
8:14 from WDGY. Good morning from Martin and Van Dyke at the morning show.
I just got more trouble that I don't know what to do with. Like my wife, she said to me, lips that touch liquor will never touch mine. I haven't kissed her in 8 years. Is that fair? I haven't seen her in 2.
It's 15 past 8 from WDGY.
WDRQ, and that is Alice Cooper, 18, and I can dig it. It's 9:34, and this is Bob Pittman.
Andre's Fashion Place.
Andre's Fashion Place is another WDRQ pay-your-way location, and now Andre's is open till 12 midnight. WDRQ with complete prize number 110 coming up in minutes.
WDRQ makes your house payment, your rent payment, or your car payment. WDRQ pays your way. You better register today.
WDRQ.
9:49, this is Bob Pittman on WDRQ, and here's the entire prize package 110.
From the Q, this is the complete prize package number 110. Vienna, Austria. What a beautiful country. But don't take our word for it. See it for yourself. That's right. You'll go if you choose prize package number 110. And you'll have time to get to know Vienna because you'll be there for 3 full weeks. Take in the sights as you travel around in your free rental car. Oh, yes, the Q has arranged that, too. You'll have it the entire time you're there. At no cost to you, of course. Also, $1,500 in cash. You might need a lot of gasoline to see that beauty. All of this is yours from the Q if you select prize package number 110.
WDRQ.
reason I got something for nothing later. A couple of tickets to the Harlem Globetrotters Christmas night at the Spectrum. Keep this phone number in mind, CO3 8900. Hello there, 610. Okay, breakfast lovers, start doing it. 624 at WFIL, where the much more music is. The Four Tops are back. And big dig. One of the best of their career, the Four Tops. That's the keeper of the castle. This is Joe Niagara at WFIL with much more music, where it's now 626. Let's go to 1965. Early Beatles coming at you.
The Poseidon Adventure.
What a cast. Now playing at the Cinema 19 Theater. At 10th and Oregon, we say theater, and you'll accept it that way and like it. Go. You're having a wet one. I think it's going to rain right through Christmas. 43 WFIL degrees. Meanwhile, where the hits are, Hurricane Smith. You babe, what you say?
Mike Sullivan, WGRT News.
Mr. V, WGRT Friday Soul.
Here we go. More music.
And on we go with the Soul on the Live 95. Done for you by the Detroit Emerald.
Great number 7.
WGRT with much more music.
Shakachas. Great number 9 on WGRT's survey of Super Soul. That's called Jungle Fever, done for you by Shakachas. Thank you, Richard. Don't forget Richard Steele tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock on WGRT on the Saturday Sound of Soul on the Go-Go. And for the best buys on new and used cars, go to Chuck White's Buick on the Ryan.
Call now, 726 WGRT.
WGRT Chicago 95 with another great winner.
Okay, congratulations are in order for Ronald Reed of 10230 South Perry here in Chicagoland, who's just won $8 on WGRT's Great Sound of the Zodiac. Ronald, way to go. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned in, okay?
Right on. WGRT Chicago presents the top 2 soul sounds in Chicagoland.
Great number 1.
You know, life is funny when you look at it.
That's Spanky and our gang, as you probably no doubt by now have surmised, right? That's Lazy Day a couple of years ago. It's 10 minutes after 1 o'clock. How are you? Jim Nettleton at WHN. It's going to be one of those nights, I can tell right away, right? The bus is late, I got no cigarettes, and we're sitting here. And for me, you want laughs, right? Forget it, we'll play music. Entire ending is waiting for the other shoe to drop, isn't that wild? As Riders on the Storm. Another good sound from the Doors, Jim Morrison in the lead. At 1:15 with Jim Nettleton at HN, let's check Charlie Sykes' weather. Brought to you by HN 1050. It is, what is it anyway? Oh, here it is. It's 73 degrees. That's what it is. Fair, less humid. Finally, with the high in the mid-80s. Again, right now in Manhattan, it's 73 degrees.
HN 1050.
This is Petula Clark. Sun shines out of your shoes through the little holes in the bottom there. Reminds me of the old Adlai Stevenson picture. Remember that? 1:18. And that is music time at HN 1050. We have a few things lined up for you tonight. We will probably be talking to you on the phones a little bit later on.
HN 1050.
Tom Jones. Always liked soul sounds. And he does them well. This is just one of them. From This Is Tom Jones, the Dock of the Bay.
This hour, 43 minutes of music from the Rock of Philadelphia. WIBG gets it on. Don't say you don't remember Beverly Breamers with Don Wade. At 7:03, 3 past 7 WIBG. Carefree concert time, Don Wade long, and it's going to be sunny and cold today, a high near 35. Maybe some snow tomorrow, which will be kind of nice. 25 at the airport, 22 degrees at WIBG.
Strike, costing the company trucks and equipment. Jersey wants better crowd control devices at railroad stations, and Irene Rooney winds up in the Conshohocken Clinker. Her story and these others in a moment. 2 degrees. This is Paul Howard.
Now, Don Wade gets it
Billy Paul, me and Mrs. Jones, and WIXY 1260. It's 420. WIXY Hit Music Time with Terry Stevens. Tonight on the Jeff McKee Show, starting at 8 o'clock, you'll have a chance to listen and also win the new double LP version of Tommy right here on WIXY 1260. Joe Cocker and his group doing a woman to woman on WIXY 1260 424 with Terry Stevens.
WIXY Cleveland with the last contest.
That's not a song for people who live in glass houses. I'm stone in love with you, stylistics. It's 4:32, WIXY Hit Music Time, and we've got an exclusive to Cleveland. Paul McCartney of the Beatles' brand new release. Let's take a listen. It's called High, High, High. Albert Hammond, they say, never rains in Southern California. It's 4:40 at WIXY 1260. Now the man with all the sparkle in town, Larry Robinson. And Larry, say Robinson Jewelers for the most appreciated Christmas gifts.
New from K-Tel Records.
At this hour, 35 degrees. This is Roger T. Daniels, WIXY ABC News.
WIXY. Jackson Offshore, WKBW Radio Music. What are you doing tonight? Listen to KB. I listen every night, KB. No place to go. I listen 5 hours every night. I come to the game. Get out of the city. That's a long time. Why do you live? Our rivers weren't born lazy. You had to dump all that stuff in to slow them down, man. I know what they're doing. They're hoping it'll solidify so they can build houses on it and get rich overnight.
You're listening to the Jack Armstrong Experience on WKBW, the home of dynamite music.
Dot Burge, that silly son of a gun. Look at him. He'll do anything to get attention. I never seen anything like it. Kenny Rogers' first edition. Turn around, Ruby, and show him your topless dresser, honey.
For God's sakes, turn around.
Yeah, good heavens. Don't let the man go ahead and go through life without... Yeah, turn around. He's going to put you in the ground with his gun. He's going to run the barrel of his gun that way. I'm going to tell you. WKBW. Hello, music people. Were you here to hit the motor hits and after they hit your ear most often? What else you going to listen to, huh? Somebody call up them other people and tell them to turn it off. They're running up their electric bill. He's on the grassroots, 33 in a row. As always, after the news, former KB exclusive, Glory Bound.
It was up and down, up and down, up and down. That's the last time I sleep in an elevator. No, seriously, I tossed and turned and oh, it was terrible. And that was before I got into bed.
So you think it's funny, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, sir. It is now 6:32 on WLOF with Bill Dennis. That's Donald Somerville. That's a great sing-along. Yeah, that's called Crying Guitar here on WLOF with Crying Bill Dennis. Crying because he has to get out of bed at 4:30 every day. You think I cry? I'm used to it. You ought to see my wife. Ah! Stop making so much noise! How? Me know how. Who?
WLS. Getting it said for Chicago.
WLS weather, increasing cloudiness and not as cold with a chance of snow flurries tonight. This is Paul Clark.
WLS Chicago. From the Rock of Chicago. The John Landecker Show.
WLS Chicago.
8:05 at the Big 89.
This is Mission Control.
Your mission, should you accept it, is to get on all the music in the world. Saturday Night Chicago, come on, we're going to tear the joint.
For solid rock. WLS.
Do you realize that I love you? I'll tell all tonight. 8:08 from WLS. John Landecker. Chicago and the world. And the rock that rules it. WLS reminding you the Department of Consumer Sales of the City of Chicago protects your rights. If you want to complain about dishonest sales practices, deceptive advertising, or fraud, call 744-4092.
John Landecker. WLS.
Good afternoon, this is Dick Biondi, and I'm here for Joel Sebastian for one day. Don't get excited, Joel will be back tomorrow. Unfortunately, he worked 35 minutes this morning and was worn out, so he could not come in this afternoon, and I will be here until 4. sort of filling in. And I must say very honestly, I want to thank NBC because I ran out of golf balls and they're going to let me get my supply replenished today. And also it's very nice to be here because this is the first job I've had in my career where I know how long I will be working. This is Beverly Bremers from WMAQ. Call 259-2040.
67
This is WNBC Radio 66, and we'll return right after news. Can you cope with it?
NBC Monitor News on the Hour, brought to you by INA.
This is Ed Needham, WNBC News.
And now Radio 66 once again brings you the Swingin' Soiree.
with Mary the K. Mary the K.
Can't help myself, Four Tops. Temptation's the way you do the things you do. You really got a hold on me by the miracles. And Can I Get a Witness, Marvin Gaye. And right about here, this is Murray the K with Pack at the Track.
Pack at the Track be back in about a half hour with the 9th race right here on WNBC Radio 66.
Radio 66.
And this is Murray the K, and we'll be coming back with a lot of sounds for you from the late 50s and the early 60s, from everything that will bring back some pleasant memories to you. Temperature is 82 degrees. It's going to be clear tonight. The low will be 65 to 70. It'll be sunny most of tomorrow, and then some cloudiness late in the day, but enough to get some good beach time in.
WORFM. Joe Simon. Drowning in the sea of love. I imagine it would be safe to say that Santana always comes through when it comes to rock and roll. ORFM, and no one to depend on. Midtown, 26 degrees at ORFM.
98.7 stereo. WORFM New York.
This is John Bennett, WORFM News. Right now, Midtown, 55 degrees. This is John Bennett, WORFM News.
WXLO New York. Rock on!
XLO New in New York, and it's only the beginning. Jimmy King on your Monday morning, same old me at 5:04 at 98.7.
Oh, I like that a bunch.
On ORFM, that's Bill Withers. It is 5:07. Good morning to you.
Listening to XLO pays off in real prizes. There's a winner every hour, 7 a.m. to midnight, in the XLO Prize Payoff. Everybody's a winner in the XLO Prize Payoff, starting Friday morning at 7.
WXLO.
Yes, it's me, Mother Dear, here in the radiator from WPGC AM and FM Morningside at 8:30 in the morning. And oh no, I can't. Oh,
hey,
you
the guy was having a party?
Yes, very good.
Well, there's the coffee on it.
Okay.
That's one with cream, no sugar.
Right, yes,
one
right.
regular with sugar.
Okay.
One with sugar, no cream.
Good.
One
Right.
black with sugar.
All right.
Another with sugar on the side. Right.
WPGC. Thousands and thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. Get your share of the loot by playing WPGC Superstar Sweepstakes. Up for grabs this hour. Fully automatic stereo phonograph.
And our thought for today is
What?
Alexander Graham Bell is alive and well in Washington.
Right.
And still waiting for a dial tone.
Freddie Stead, that's from the motion picture Superfly, which, in contrast to public opinion, is definitely not about Will Chamberlain's pants.
Now, if you don't shape up, you're going back to Boys Town.
It's 26 minutes before 9 on a bodacious Tuesday, October number 10. Sunny skies and highs to 64, the degrees at 44, and I have some gold for you.
Hey, Moore!
What is it, Orville?
Did you hear about the guy who crossed a motorcycle with a joke book?
Motorcycle with a joke book. What do you get?
A Yamaha!
More. Your show stinks.
It can only get better. Only way is up. WPGC time 21 before 9 with Harvey.
Quick
D.C. has a high today forecast at 60 degrees for y'all. That's how much we love you. Mild with showers all day at 626 with Brentwood. WQXI, Atlanta, Georgia. You people are getting to me. I'm starting to talk like y'all. At 6:30 in the morning with McKee and Red Bone. WIXY 79. High today's going to be 60. It's going to be a very nice day, really. I know you'll enjoy it. 23 before the hour with Nilsson. WIXY. WIXY 79. Gotcha. 7 before 7 o'clock with McKee from the man who's the leader of the band for you and me. WIXY 79.
I got so wrapped up in the promotion that we were doing, I forgot to say what station it was. Fortunately, I called and they told me. It's 603 at WRKO, so go home. Here it is, 609. Time flies when you're having a good time, when you're having fun. There's 2 times in one sentence. That's bad programming. This is WRKO. You got a friend. You have got a friend. And, of course, it's Carol King from a year ago now. That's a long time. It's 6:17 at WRKO. Partly cloudy is what it's going to be for our 4th. It'll be cool, a lot less humid today. That I can dig that. High will be around 70. It'll be fair, continued cool tonight, low in the 50s. It's winter again. Little change tomorrow. Sunny and cool, high in the low 70s. I don't mind at all. It's 63 degrees right now.
Time now. WRKO.